Hello. Welcome back to my channel. So today, guys, I want to talk about, I feel like I'm really comfortable with you guys now, so I'm going to let you get in my business today. Today, I want to talk about things that really annoy me now that I've turned 50. They may have annoyed me before, but not as bad. And now that I've turned 50, they really just get on my nerves. Like, okay, the first one is, when you turn 50, it's a milestone. You want to enjoy those years. You feel like you're going on to the next chapter of your life. But people make you feel like you're an ancient, like you're really ancient. I remember when I turned 50, I got a bunch of birthday cards that said, "You're half a century old." I'm not a dinosaur, people. I'm just 50. And it's not a bad thing. And the only thing I could tell those people now is you just hope and pray that you get to be this age. It's a blessing. It really is. I'm not a dinosaur. I'm not a well-oiled car. So I didn't walk with the dinosaurs either. So, you know, it's not that old. 50 is not that old. And that's one of the things that annoy me. Another thing that annoys me is, this is a me thing. I can go into a grocery store with a list that I have to get, and I'll keep telling myself I need to get this, I need to get that. Like yesterday, for instance, I went in the store. I kept telling myself I need to get rice, I need to get rice, I need to get rice. Guess what? I walked out the store without the rice. And that was the main thing that I stopped at the store for. And I walked out without it. So I had to go back in. But that's really annoying, because I will tell myself I need something, and then I'll go to get it. Completely forget it. Like right before I started this video, I went to get some water, put my water bottle on the table, took the water out of the fridge, walked back in the room without the bottle. Didn't even put the water in the bottle because I got distracted doing something else. So maybe it's just a distraction thing. I'm not forgetting. I'm just distracted by other things. So, but it's really annoying. And I tend to do it more now than I did before. And because I notice it now that I'm getting older, I keep blaming it on age, when it really could just be that I'm distracted because I'm talking on the phone, or I'm doing something else at the same time. But it's really annoying. And you guys that have been on my videos before, you'll notice that I use notes. I always have notes, and I always tell you I'm looking at my notes because I'll forget. I'll have something in mind to talk about, and I'll make all my talking points, and then I'll get in here and I'll forget what I'm gonna say. So I have to definitely use notes a lot. Another thing that really annoys me now is I talk like my mom. You know, I'll say things to my kids and they'll be like, what does that even mean? Like, what does that mean? Like I'll say, don't worry about it. It's not over till the fat lady sings. And they're like, what? What does that mean? We don't even know what you're talking about. What fat lady? I know what it means. And I know that it's just an expression. And people who grew up in my era, they know what it means. My kids don't know what that means. And they're like, what? Ma, what are you talking about? Keep up. Focus. That's not what we're talking. We're not talking about a fat lady. What are you talking about? So, yeah, it's annoying. Another thing that annoys me is that now that I've gotten older, and I know you've seen me with my glasses on, and I know other people out here with glasses, you can relate. I see better with my glasses off than I do with them on. I have to take my glasses off to read print. Otherwise, it's just blurred. And then I'll be like this in my phone because I can't see. So it's better for me to take my glasses off. I see a lot better with them off than I do with them on. And it's a pain in the neck, especially if I'm out somewhere and I have to look at something. I either have the phone to my face like this, or I have to take my glasses off. And then your eyes will start to hurt, and it's just a whole list of stuff that happens. And I know that there are some people listening to me now that can relate to what I'm talking about. Another thing that really gets on my nerve, really bothers me now, is people talking on speakerphone loudly. People, we don't want to hear your conversation. Nobody wants to know what you're talking about. We don't care. We don't care what you're talking about. Put the phone to your ear. Put headphones on. Use AirPods. Whatever. No one wants to hear your conversation. We really don't. No one cares. Please stop talking on your speakerphone and stop talking so loudly. Your conversation is private. You should want it to be private. We don't want to know what's going on. And it's rude. And it's very annoying. If I'm sitting next to somebody and I'm talking and I can hear your conversation, I shouldn't hear your conversation. You shouldn't be talking that loudly. And I think the last thing that I have on my list of things that really annoy me are meetings that could have been an email. Like, why are we gathering for this? This is not, it's not newsworthy, people. You could have emailed me this, could have saved my time. You guys know that I'm a realtor already. I've said it before, and I sit in a lot of meetings throughout the day. And some of those meetings that I sit in could have really been an email. They find talking points for an hour of something that could have been a meeting. And I get really bored easily. My patience level is not like it used to be. My tolerance level is not like it used to be. I don't want to sit there and listen to you talk for an hour about something that you could have wrote 2 sentences to give to me, and I could have said, okay, fine. But we just sat here for an hour and we talked. And I get annoyed. And before, it didn't bother me. It really didn't bother me before to sit through meetings that were pointless. I'd be like, oh, you know what? Gives me a break for the day. Now, it annoys me. It gets on my last freaking nerve. So those things annoy me. And these are some of the things, and I'm pretty sure all of you may have some things that annoy you too. What are you? Because these are like 5 things that really annoy me since I've turned 50. And they may have been done. I may have had these things happening to me in the past, and it never really, I never really paid it too much mind. But now that I'm 50, you really find your tolerance level when you get older. Things that never bothered you before, once you turn a certain age, they bother you now. And it may not even be 50. For some people, it's even it could be 30. It could be 40. You could just realize that as you're getting older, that you're going to have your tolerance level for certain things is going to get lower. And you're going to get annoyed at things that may have annoyed you before, but now they annoy you in a different way. And they annoy you more. And you're at your wit's end. And you can't do nothing about it because you know it's you. It's not them. But these are just some things that bothered me. And I want to share it with you guys. And hopefully you can give me some things that may annoy you. That maybe they annoyed you before, maybe they didn't. Maybe now they're just annoying you more because you've gotten to a certain age. And now you're just noticing, okay, you know what? I used to do this before and now I don't like it anymore. Or it's not bad. It bothers you, but it bothers you in a different way. And before it wasn't so bad, but now it is. And I think the worst one for me is people acting like because you're 50, you're ancient. No, we're not. We're just seasoned. We're seasoned. We are not ancient. We're classics. And that's how I like to look at it. So we get better with age. So I don't let it bother me. And I'll always let them know, well, just pray that you get to be the same age too. Lots of people don't get to see it. So I take it as me being blessed to get to the age that I am now. So let me know down in the comments what things bother you now that you're 50 or 40 or 30 that didn't bother you before. or they bothered you before, but they bother you more now. Let me know. Let's get a conversation going. Okay. If I've given you anything that you can find useful, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.